I'm GamerFitnation's Antwand, Pearman, also known as Black Bible. I'm here with Tim Jons, head of creative for Rebellion. See, I got it.
That's me.
I got it. We're here to talk about Sniper Elite 3. I played it for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, and it's freaking awesome. So I'm going to have Tim tell you a little bit about Sniper Elite. So tell us about the game.
Okay, well, Sniper Elite 3, it's set in 1942 in the North African campaign in World War II. It's obviously the sequel to Sniper Elite V2, which was hugely successful for us. And this time around, we've built on all the successes from V2, the sniping, the ballistics, the realistic approach to how bullets behave under gravity and wind. And we've really stepped it up with the approach to tactical choice for the player. So we've got much bigger levels that offer you multiple routes, non-linear gameplay, so you can tackle objectives in any order you like, however you like to choose to do it. And we've really built on the stealth gameplay as well, so you can really, like, you know, sneak around and get one up on the enemies in the environment.
So what, you know, for a person who is familiar with the second one, you know, what major difference could they see as far as, like, you know, specifics, like new gameplay modes, or, you know, certain things you've improved on that might have been an issue in past games? Can you tell us a little about that?
Well, in the last game, while a lot of it was great fun, and, like, obviously we've got a lot of fans, it was often the case if you were trying to be stealthy, you might get off one wrong shot, and then suddenly you find the whole, like, you know, the whole army was against you, it seemed. This time around, we've made it a lot more realistic, so that the AI is a lot smarter. They work in squads, and they'll seek you out, and we've given a lot more feedback to the player so they can tell what the AI are thinking at any given time, how suspicious they are, so they can really sort of work with that. And if things kick off, if you accidentally go loud, you know, make a loud noise or get spotted, you've got plenty of options to be able to, like, get back into hiding for the AI to lose you again, so you can get back to being stealthy again. So we really worked hard on, like, trying to make sure that the player has as much fun as possible while feeling, you know, powerful in the environment, giving them lots of tactical choice.
Now, one thing I love is when developers put small details into games, details that some people wouldn't even think to consider. For example, you know, shooting a man's weapon while it's in his hand, or, you know, making sure that you can create your own sound to, you know, cover, you know, the sound of a shot, or even shooting grenades and engines and vehicles. So, you know, tell us, you know, what you prompted that, you know, that desire to get that small detail in there.
Well, we're always pushing to get as much sort of historical detail in as possible, and to really, like, make it the ultimate sniping experience. Previously we had the kill cam, which obviously we were famous for, with the X-ray shots when your bullet goes through enemies. This time around we've extended that with muscle layers and circulatory systems, far more dynamic, bone fracturing, but also we've extended that to the vehicles as well, which were a huge part of the North African campaign. So trucks, tanks and the like. We've got multi-stage takedowns. When you finally take them down, you'll be able to track the bullet, like, right in through X-ray into the engine itself as the vehicle blows up. We've also, you know, we've got all sorts of interesting details, the way things that you discover as you play, things like, you know, you can shoot the grenades on people's belts, you can, like, incapacitate people to, like, injure them but not kill them, which can draw out other enemies, and you,
like, you live,
yeah.
You live.
Yeah, exactly. But you can, you know, you can use that to your advantage, place down traps to take them out, even shoot the grenade on their belt as someone is trying to, like, come and help them. You know, it's might be a little ruthless, but every tactic is legitimate, I think, when you're on a mission to, you know, save the world.
Yeah, you can also throw a player on the Barbie. I don't know.
You know, that's not necessarily encouraged, but I saw what you did.
Now, as far as multiplayer, you know, I want to say thank you for adding co-op, because I'm a big fan of games that allow you to play with your friends in the co-op type of mission. So thank you for that. So I want you to give us a little detail about that, as well as the fact that, you know, it's a sniper game. And, you know, sometimes when you play all these big war games and everything, it's so much of the same thing. It's like, oh, team deathmatch, everybody fight. But now you have something where people can just sit down quietly, just basically wait to kill. So tell us about some of those online modes.
Okay, so well, we've got a really full cooperative gameplay option. You can play the whole campaign with 2 players. Every mission is available for players to play together if they want. But we've also got special cooperative modes. We've got an Overwatch mode, which is returning from V2, but has been improved in various ways, where one player is the sniper, the other is the operative on the ground. So you've got different weapons available to you. You have to really work together to complete your objectives. We've got survival mode, which you can play in single player as well as cooperative, and you're playing against multiple waves and rounds of enemies and survive for as long as you can. But in addition to that, we've got adversarial multiplayer, which is for up to 12 players online. Yeah, it's got the usual things like deathmatch, team deathmatch, but it's got interesting things like distance kin mode, in which players get higher scores for the longest shots that they take.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and it's got such a different vibe to a lot of deathmatch games as well, because, like, you know, when everyone's a sniper and you know, like, one shot could take you out, everyone's creeping around and you're searching the environment, trying to spot a little bit of movement. Was that a guy? Was that just a leaf moving in the wind? And it's sort of, it gets the heart pumping. It's got a real tension to it, where every shot counts. It's not just running around going ah the whole time. It's a very different kind of pace.
See, that's what I was hoping for. Like, I just want that. Like, you know, I'm so used to the high intensity impact that I want to be able to have it where it's there's an intensity, but it's just more so patience. Like, just waiting for that one little slip where you see that one guy's leg pop out maybe just an inch too much, and you're like, I found you.
That's exactly it. Yeah, in certain modes we've added certain mechanics to, like, avoid players getting too camp happy, if you like, where we give you extra bonus points for successfully relocating after taking a kill, to try and keep things dynamic, but you know, because you don't want an absolutely dominant camper position that can, you know, make the balance a little wrong. But so we've tried to really strike a balance between sort of dynamic gameplay, but actually the slower paced, measured kind of approach to things, which is really what Sniper Elite's all about.
Oh, you rock, man. So I mean, the last question, because I should have probably started with this, but as far as story, I mean, what is the story? Is there, you know, the main bad guy that we have to worry about? I mean, maybe the ultimate sniper or something like that?
Well, the story is set in 1942 in North Africa, which was actually the first point where the Americans got involved in World War II. You're an undercover operative, and you're performing missions to try and, like, turn the course of the war, and you've got intelligence to suggest that there are, like, Nazi wonder weapons, Wunderwaffe as they called them, that you're basically on the trail of this one guy called Valen. He's a complete psychopath. You got to take him down, and you got to, like, prevent, like, his evil you know, wonder weapons, and try and stop the march of the Nazi boots, so to speak.
Awesome. Thank you, man. You rock. Keep it up. I'm loving your game. So when can we get this available? July 7th, right? July 7th.
I know that's your birthday, but no, this is an early birthday present for you. Sniper Elite 3 is out on the 1st of July in the US.
See, that's even better, though. I get it early. See, well, thank you. Now I get to play it on my birthday all day, like, because I have it before.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Nice to meet you.
GamerFitnation's Antwand Pearman, also known as Black Baba, we are out. And visit GamerFitNation.com for more on gaming and health news. Peace.